Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, September 19th, 2018. Of course, today is New Comic Book Day, and surprise, surprise, I'm doing a new comic book video on New Comic Book Day. A lot of really nice things came out today, so I got home, I thought, you know what, I have some time, let me put the video out now, because I get a lot of good feedback on my new comic book videos, and I thought, let's give them to you the day they come out. So we're going to jump right into the books. First one, from True Believers, the $1 books. Iron Fist. Of course, this is a reprint of the Marvel Premiere number 15, first appearance of Iron Fist for $1. Take my money. And then a reprint, Amazing Spider-Man 129, first Punisher. Again, $1 book, all day long. There's no brainer on that. I grabbed a couple of copies of that, as a matter of fact. Venom, First Host number 4. There's only a couple of more issues of this left. This has been a really good storyline, so I'll be anxious to see where they're going to take this story next. We talked last week about my love for Ghost Rider, and this was an Immortal Hulk alternate cover for number 6, Cosmic Ghost Rider versus the Hulk. Can't go wrong with the Cosmic Ghost Rider, or Ghost Rider for that matter. I enjoyed the Cosmic Ghost Rider storyline. Thought it was a really good character, so I was kind of excited to start seeing these covers here. So let's see if they do a few more of them. One of the hot books that came out that people were really buying. This is Edge of Spider-Geddon number 3, of course. There is a first appearance of a character in this book. That's why people were snapping it up. So there is that right there. Batman 55, regular A cover right there. I ordered this a while back. It finally came in. When it originally came out, the shop didn't carry it, but Brian at Cosmic was nice enough to order one for me, and it came in. That would be Border Town, number 1. Really cool cover right there. Looking forward to reading that. From Boom Studios, number 2. Black Badge. First one was really good. I'm looking forward to reading the second one right here. I haven't had a chance to read any of these, obviously, because I literally just got back from the comic shop and showing you the books. A book we talked about on this channel from day one, and I've enjoyed the storyline. Some of you have, some of you haven't, but personally I like it. From Scout Comics, Stabbity Bunny number 7. Really cool yin and yang cover right there, so I'll be anxious to read this one. Batman 55 B cover. I usually grab a couple of the B covers because they've been looking really good, but unfortunately today a lot of these covers were damaged in the lower right hand corner. Really bad damages, actually. Really bad creasing on the spine and a little bit of a smash on the corner, but I was able to find one. Actually, Brian found me a good one, and hoping that if they get additional orders on this book, I'll be able to get another one. So right there, number 55. Book that had some buzz before this week. People buying it up. It's a nice looking cover, but I don't think the price value is going to continue going up the way it is right now. This is Aquaman 40 B cover. Frank Cho came out with another one of his Harley Quinn covers. Again, I've said this 1,000 times, not a real fan of the Frank Cho Harley Quinn. I think she's drawn a little too big for what I think Harley Quinn is, but it's a cool cover with the ducks right there, her running with the bomb, so I am looking forward to reading this one. And again, lots of Harley Quinn fans out there, so since I am going to reopen my shop ultimately, I grabbed these up because Harley Quinn always sells. One of the top covers of the week, one of the top 2 covers of the week, of course, Justice League number 8. Wicked Joker cover right there. Love that Joker. If you look at my Joker in the background, pretty close. I think my Joker looks better, but this is still a beautiful cover. Another book that's getting a lot of buzz and people are buying up was not the first cover. This was Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 1. This was and this in its own is a really cool cover right there. I liked it. I thought it was really well done. But the cover that everybody wanted was the Del Auto B cover. Now, that's a nice looking cover right there. And again, Del Auto, anything he does on covers, they usually come out really, really good. So This is just another example of a really sweet Dell'Otto cover. Just really like the concept, really like the look of this book, so I was excited to get a couple of these. There were some books I did not pick up because I'll be able to grab those down the road, so I didn't see a need to try to, grab a bunch of them. So the Wolverine, Return of Wolverine came out today. Tons of books, tons of copies. I think there's like 28 different covers to that book. That is overkill and absolutely ridiculous. So guess what? 6 months from now, I'm going to be able to find one of those books at cover price if I want one, so I wasn't in a rush to get that. And then I was going to grab Infinity War books, but I didn't have an opportunity to grab it because I just kind of slipped my mind, but that is one I'm definitely going to go back and get. And then there were a few books that came out that the shop did not get. One of those books, excuse me, as I check my notes real quick here, was Little Girl #2. We talked about Little Girl, small press, about a little girl who sees ghosts, and really, really cool. And then there was one, Junior High Horrors, which is kind of got like a young Jason Voorhees, a young Michael Myers, and then you have a young Helen Vandenkamp, of course, who was the heroine in the first Nightmare on Elm Street, and then a young Laurie Strode. So they're going to order those for me. They did get one copy of it in, but unfortunately it had some spine damage, and so I wasn't going to grab those. And there was a couple other books I looked at that I wasn't really going to buy and wasn't too interested in, but for the life of me I can't think about that. So we will jump right into the book that had a lot of buzz on it. People were buying it. Of course, we talked about DC's Black Label came out today. The first storyline in that is The Batman Damned. It's cover A. Really nice looking cover. Hard to see with that all black background and the glare. And this is the Jim Lee B cover. Right there. Now, I read this book. This is one of the books I did read. I read this book and it was really, really dark, but the story was really, really good. The one thing I didn't like is the size. It's more like a magazine, and it's going to be real hard to store. But this is book 2 that's coming out with Harley Quinn right there. And then if you look at this crucifix scene on the back of this book, that's Jesus on the cross with a Joker smile. And then the back, of course, was The Joker's Dead, which is the storyline that's coming out. Again, this was a very, very dark Batman story, and I like that because Batman is a dark character. It's not really a cartoony character. It's a real dark character, and I like the idea that they're giving these artists and these writers the ability to just write their stories and do what they want to do. Now, one of the things that happened in this book is that I know it's going to be brought up down the road, probably in the next couple of days, that a lot of people didn't know about, is that on 2 panels, Batman shows a tool that is not on his utility belt, if you get the meaning that I'm trying to get across to you. So that is going to be a controversial thing, but the concept of this book here and the contents of this book, these books aren't made for 8 and 9-year-olds. I like the fact that they're making it more adult for this particular storyline. There's a lot of other stuff coming out. Of course, there's a Wonder Woman coming out that I'm excited for. And then, of course, the other with the Harley Quinn and the Joker storyline, which I'm real excited for. So that's what we got there. I am going to do another video this week, maybe Friday or Saturday, because I've been getting a lot of requests. And I'm going to do a video of just older vintage books. I don't know what I'm going to show. I'm just going to grab some vintage books and just show them up, whether it's Bronze Age, Silver Age, or whatever, and see if you guys like that. And then I have been getting some response for movie videos. Now that Halloween is coming up, I think I'm going to do a top 10 or top 15 favorite horror movies. I've done that in the past. I'll probably do another one of those because I did get a lot of good response on that. And of course, with October coming up right around the corner, that is my wife and I's favorite time of the year next to Christmas, probably ahead of Christmas, but then Christmas is very, popular around our house as well. I'll probably show some of my favorite horror movies. And then if you have any requests for what you would like to see or discuss or a discussion, please, send a comment and let me know what you want to see. A lot of good feedback on the unboxing I did for the grading challenge. If you haven't seen that, it's 2 videos back. I did that on Saturday morning, and then I did the new comic book video Saturday evening. Now you're getting another comic book video here on Wednesday. So a lot of Arkham comics in a short period of time. So again, I appreciate all the support. I appreciate everybody, interested in, my thoughts and the things that I like and don't like. So, I'll just keep doing these videos because I do enjoy the community. I do enjoy this channel and the constant feedback and the constant, comments that I receive, and, the positive pats on the back, to keep doing what I'm doing. So that's pretty much all we have time for right now. Again, I'm going to do another video this probably Saturday. And so I hope you liked the video, but if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great, great night. And again, if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.